Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are here with Macross 7 the movie, which I only have the Japanese theme for, so I'm going to say The Galaxy is Calling Me, I think is the correct name for that,
Yes.
which I think is technically a line or that's been said in the show once before. But no, that was The Galaxy is singing to me, I think, or something like that. Coming at this just off the end of a fairly decisive episode of Macross 7 Encore. So hopefully this will serve to lift the spirits, if not the enjoyment of the series. They did only decide to spend 33 minutes on this, and I don't think that's long enough to be considered a movie by most standard definitions. I think the standard definition of a movie is 90 minutes, so this is a
Short film.
third the length. Yeah, I don't know what the definition of a short film, but a short film is not a movie. Anything to say before we get into this?
Nope.
Okay. Nothing special you want to bring up about Gunkata?
No.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get on into it.
But before we get started,
Make sure that you hit the like button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
on top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
Unfiltered.
Uncensored.
And uncut.
as well as some early access stuff,
You can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
If a series of stars. Okay, never mind. I was waiting
Oh,
for
it's
the
Mount
Paramount
Fuji.
logo.
Forgot which company is that because it's a Japanese and it doesn't. It's a specific Japanese company that.
Well, I just know the bottom was Macross 7 because there was a number 7 in there.
Oh, still drilling oil, I guess.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Japan. Billy says Japan. Saturn? Or is that Sauron? That's when the star killed everyone. You think that's going to be a Chekhov's gun? Because his gun got bailed out in the avalanche behind him.
何者だ地表にフォールドしてくるなんてとんでもねえやつだ 寒っ答えろどこから来た
Just far.
I guess maybe that explains the snow in the Encore opening?
I guess. Galaxy's calling me.
Also, I can't conceive of the size of that kid. His head was below the knees of every adult. And typically,
Yeah.
somebody that small would still be a baby, unable to, like, learning to walk.
I think he's supposed to be like 5 or 6 years old.
Or an immortal vampire. See, the problem is, this has happened before the end of the show, which means they're not just on that moon, despite all the ice.
And when did Basara get a jump? I guess he'll explain.
Add that to the tally of how many times these 50-50 devices have worked.
Oh, I don't think I think he actually might have missed work because I don't think he wanted to be there.
Gepernick was in the voice credits.
Oh. I think this is the one time that it didn't work. Didn't kill him, but
I mean, it worked. The idea is it's supposed to kill you if it doesn't work.
yeah, but I don't think he was meant to go there. So
That still worked then. It didn't kill him.
Why
it
do
has
you
a,
keep doing this?
It has a 50-50
Why-
chance to
why-
kill him, and it didn't kill him. It worked.
But it didn't work as intended.
Because we have these long conversations about how they go and do not work, and you're suddenly changing the goalposts for no reason.
No, I'm not changing the goalpost.
Well, every time we've discussed it, it's been about how it's supposed to kill you if it doesn't work, and now you're trying to make it work by, or not work by some other means.
Well, there's more than one ways to have a malfunction. It worked in the sense that yes.
Did he go into fold and come out? Then he's alive? Yeah, then it worked. When Basara is dead, then I'll stop arguing.
So they're I guess they're singing to the flowers.
Yeah, on the cow ship.
ちょっとは振り向いてよ。
ムキになってどうすんだよ。歌はハートだって言ってんだろ。
わかってるわよ。でも相手が人間じゃないんだからなかなか調子が出ないの。
I'm assuming they're on the cow ship.
我々の敵プロトデビルも人間ではありませんからね。彼らに歌が通じるか否か、花に通じればその可能性はあります。
でも。
Oh, he has a different shirt. Oh, everybody has a different shirt, I guess.
It's a movie. We have more budget to make shirts.
時空以上だ。何？なぜ歌エネルギー探知機からこんな音が？動いた。
And the background now is green as opposed to blue.
鈍いんだよお前は。
何よ、揺れただけでしょ。
声に反応したんだ。ひまわりが。
何？ひまわりが動いたのか。
あ、
Dolby stereo.
おいバサラ。
ちょっと、どこ行くつもり？
動いたのかひまわりが。
全
She was like, what? And yep. That happened again.
I don't know.
I don't think they're mining. Or
I think I
oil, I
saw
guess.
Saturn, and it was just saloon.
ごちそうさん、うまかったぜ。
じゃあもう用はね、すぐに立ち去れ。
まあ待てよ。
おめえの魂胆は分かっている。俺たちのバルナジウム工業。
Barnagium?
Barnagium. Barnagium, I'm assuming.
一生懸命掘ってるやつか。心配するな。そんなもんに興味はねえよ。
He's not interested in anything.
勝手に立つな。撃つぞ。何をする気だ。
まあそう心配するなって。
I hope we don't get Basara dodging bullets by the end of this.
悪いな、ちょっと。
やめろ。
年代もんだな。
よせ、それに触るな。
誇りだらけの銀色のギターか。
あいつだ。
騒ぐな、ここは安全じゃ。
でもあいつが吠えるとまた悪いことが起きる。
ここに来ると思い出す。
Basara is so clueless that he hears this unearthly sound and he's like, that's not nothing to do with me. Whatever. Yes, I'll keep ragging on Basara.
I'm trying to figure out the timeline. Like, does he get off of that ship, fly into the dimensional hole, and come out here? Like, it wasn't even a fold at all?
Pedro.
やっと話がわかるやつが来たぜ。
Oh.
本物。ちゃちゃんのギター。歌って本物。
Real one?
ああ。
Oh, he's a fan?
I guess they got tired of pointing their guns.
バルナジウム鉱石なんてもうねえんじゃねえか。もう20年掘ってんのに出てくんな化石ばっかだしよ。
Fossils? Interesting.
昔は緑がいっぱいであったけえ星だったんだぜ。
それはお前2000年前の話だろ。
そうだけどさ。
So where'd you get the
It takes
picture
a little-
from?
It takes a little more than 2,000 years to have fossils created. Oh. He's the only kid around.
Well, they're talking about it was warm and full of trees 2,000 years ago.
あれが始まってから事件ばっかだもんな。
Yes, you can go to the bathroom, kid. Don't worry about it.
やっぱよ。なんだよ。この星には化け物がいるんだよな。ミゲルじいさん。わしは歌は嫌いじゃ。歌うやつも。今日はもう終わりだ。
Then why do you have a silver guitar up on display if you don't like music or songs?
Probably because it's his. I'm thinking that is his. Oh, okay. The kid peed himself.
Like I said, it's like an infant. So that's why he could barely talk. I mean, walk. He could barely walk.
父親が死んでからは銀河ネットワークに夢中なんです。おじいちゃんは嫌がるけど、音楽が好きなのは父譲りで。
Oh. The father died and he liked music.
But he's got a picture of all the Firebomber people.
そっくりだぜ。
Okay.
いつプロトデビルが襲ってくるかもわからないのに、パサラったら全然サウンドフォースの自覚がないんだから。
ああ、いや、確かに困ったもんです。しかし、バサラは野生の
Is he naturally intuitive?
何か
I think that's what we're supposed to take away.
Yeah, that's one. Yes, that's what we always wanted from day one. For him to act rationally. Seems like it's singing.
呪いの魔物、吹雪、吠える、危ない、ちゃちゃ死んだ呪いの山。
あれは呪いなんかじゃないぜ。お前の父ちゃんがなんで死んだかは知らないけど、あれのせいじゃない。
せいじゃない。
感じねえか？
感じ？
ハートにズーンとさ。
ハートにズーン。
ああ。
ハートにズーン。
That kid's cute. Oh, now you're kidnapping.
Oh, he's
cool.
Yeah, why are you taking the kid with you?
Most certainly did not discuss that with anybody there.
Yeah. That's how you get a shotgun to the face, kid.
Again.
Mazara.
なんだこれ。種。
ちゃちゃんの種。ちゃちゃんが氷の中に見つけた。ちゃちゃんの種。あ、テレビ。
それはテレビじゃねえ。歌エネルギー探知機だ。
テレビ。呪いの魔物。ハートにズ
来たかハートに。呪いなんかじゃない。こいつただもんじゃないぜ。
ー。ハートにズー。
It's the 8th Proto Devlin.
No, I don't think so.
Well, obviously not. I'm being jokey. I don't know what the hell it is. Also, a new way to show fold.
どこ？ねえねえ、パサラは？
多分この惑星だ。
多分？
Also, are we never planning to come back?
まあ、多少アバウトだが仕方あるまい。
だってどうすんのよ。
まあ、バサラのことだ。そのうち歌い出すだろう。それとも、
Yeah.
例の声が先に飛び込んでくるか。来た。すごいパワーだ。
で、反応ポイントは
I mean, it has to be pretty powerful. It's opened up a dimensional rip.
どっかだな。
それじゃ全然変わんないじゃない。
まあな。
やめちまったのか。
Well, obviously the sound prints make it sound like it's a giant, so...
見えない。
ペドロ、しっかり捕まってろ。
Yeah. I don't.
People screaming while he's saying it and stopped him in the past, so...
無理は効かねえか。
Those are new lyrics to that song. Yeah, that's a quantum. That's a Centrati mech. So I think the giant is a Centrati.
よく知ってるな。
テレビ出た。クアドラロ
はぐれゼントラーディだ。こいつが。あの声の正体なのか。
A singing Zentradi.
I mean, why not? 40 years? Don't shoot at him, though. Oh.
Why is there wind in your cockpit?
So I guess Centrati has spirit, anima spiritu?
Well, no, they could just have Spiritua. Well, no, we know they have Spiritua.
Yeah, everybody has spiritu.
Yeah. Well, the detectives read just Spiritua, too.
No, but this is a. They said it was a song detector, energy detector.
Yeah.
And it's when. So whatever they're doing.
It doesn't have to be just anima spiritua. We've seen the song detector go for just regular spiritua, too. The jamming birds also have ups and downs on the spiritua detector. Or the song detector, rather.
Although that's a female armor, I think. So.
It's definitely not one of those two-legged pods.
No, there's also male armor as well, but that's not the version.
Oh, cool. So you moved up to child endangerment and abandonment.
これからが本番だ。よく見てな。
本場。
ああ。
本場。
He's not seeing a real show, he's saying bomba.
Well, they'll like talk my guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like her song too. Oh, you're a lot bigger up close.
Oh, so she's the one causing the wind blast, I guess.
So the movie is actually just Battle of the Bands.
I guess. How convenient that she collapsed to her butt.
She almost kind of looks like the green-haired musician that we never actually get to see.
So this is after they shoved that thing into his screen.
Oh yeah, that was like halfway through the show.
Yeah.
我が夢にそぐわぬ色ならば消し去れ。ナッターバルゴの調整も済んでいる。性能を試すが
Adder Balgo completed. Try it out.
Except that Centrata gets freaked out by the presence of the Proto Devlin.
Oh, so maybe that's what happened to his father. He went out to challenge her.
Seems right. That was like she's been shrinking down. Obviously the ground's collapsing under her. One more for the harem, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
In the movie.
Yeah. Oh, there's somebody who got exposed to in the last 40 years of like that.
嘘だってパパやママに聞いたら本当のことだって民名は本当にいたんだよってそれで思ったんだ私は絶対民名に負けないぐらいのすっごい歌手になるんだって
それでこんなところで歌の修行をしてるってわけか
あんましでっかい声出すと街にはいられないだろ今じゃ雪山相手に発声練習さ
いい話じゃねえか
だけど銀河は広いな私ずいぶん修行したつもりだったのにあんたみたいなやつがいたなんてさまったく負けちまったぜ
歌に勝ち負けなんかねえさお前の歌
Once again, Battle of the Bands is real. You can win and lose.
それでいいじゃねえか
ハートに
ああ
バサラ
I don't think this is going to work the way you want it to work.
私のハートにも
Oh.
Oh, like see, I guess Bazaar likes him big. So do I, but you know. Oh, okay. I have to go for the boot gag twice. Or thrice.
She's an energetic kid. That's all.
Okay, but couldn't she micronize and?
They don't want to, like FOMO.
A jackass.
プロトデビル。
プロトデビル。
ああ、すげえやつらだ。
How do you? Why does it seem like it's like these
おい、ちょっと待て。
myths and everything that everyone seems to know, but she just doesn't know any of them.
でかい。
おお、出てきたな。貴様が異常スピリチュアの正体か。
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
潰してしまおう。こいつに美はない。やめろー。
ぶっ殺す。
Yep, you lose a little bit of points on Basaro's side.
これは。 ミサイルなんかくだらねえぜ。お前の修行はこんなことのためじゃねえはずだ。
Okay, this Basara says you seem to understand what the heck is going on. Like, yeah, don't use missiles because they're not gonna work.
Well, yeah, this is Basara near the end of the show.
Yeah, but he doesn't get angry with her for firing missiles. You understand? Like, he would have been very angry. Like, oh,
Yes,
why are you
I
using violence?
literally said she's gonna lose points with Basara for that exact reason.
あいつ歌で。本当に歌で。
I say, where the fuck is the kid still? This is dangerous.
なんてこった。これが歌のパワーなのか。
What the fuck is that?
そいつにお前のサウンドウェーブは通用しない。波長はすでに調整済み。これぞ改造日。
That's the thing Kaepernick was talking about. If only we hadn't kidnapped this kid. I'm guessing those are notes?
Oh, they're merging too, huh?
I don't even know what to list that as. If I was going to put it on the board or something.
No, I think it's just like their version of the sound boosters. Uh-oh.
大変だ。洪水が来る。大洪水だ。呪いの山からだ。
ペドロ。
もうサウンドウェーブは効かぬと言ったはずだ。
Something to get shot.
なんじゃマルガリータ。
私もペドロが戻ってくるまで
Margarita.
何？
It'd be crazy if they terraform this planet with music.
I wouldn't put it past this show. Hmm.
見れぬ
ミレーヌサウンドモンスターセットオンだ。
行くぜ
Doesn't sound like an 80s ballad now.
Yeah.
なんだこれはゾクゾク
Oh, he's trying to divert the water. Okay.
Yeah, trying to save the village. Someone should probably be worrying about that.
違う賛美合体のタイムリミットかけない家は突撃日
奴を山へぶつけて洪水を。
押してやる粉砕日どこまでだ
Oh, that worked. But I don't think our Centrati survived.
My point was I couldn't tell if the other thing was a machine or if it was alive. Because it does merge with two living beings.
There she is.
エミリア
Emra knew Mylene's name. Mylene knows Emra's name. They both have green hair. Gee, I wonder.
あちょっと水飲んじゃったけどな
バカ野郎無茶しやがって
すげえんだな歌の力って
まあなだけど本当はよあいつらにも伝えたいんだ俺のハートをよ
バサラ
これは信じられん。2000年も氷に埋もれていた銀河コスモスの種が芽を出しとる。
多分歌の
I
力。
guess so.
何？
歌にはそんな力が
I mean,
I
it's not
guess
like
you
we
were
had a
right.
whole,
私も
well, we had a
そう
whole
思います
episode on about a ship where we played music to seeds anyway. So.
やっぱりよミレーヌお姉ちゃん
Oh, they're sisters.
Yeah, I realized I said the wrong thing when I said they both had green hair. I was thinking of Milia, not Mylene.
Okay, so she found a sister. It's like, oh, hey, I found my sister. Bye. This
Literally
show.
resolved nothing about that kid's dad.
最近の歌はわからん。
Okay.
This, this show doesn't know how to end things, I feel like. Every time.
I mean, I'm kind of like, okay, they're sisters. Oh, that's a cool thing. We can, because I love Milia and Max, and I'd like to explore more of that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we set up the hanging
it's a
thread about with the dad, right? And no resolution on the whole dad thing.
Yeah, it's a standard. I call this like a side quest, basically, which actually wasn't that bad.
How about where are they going? That's also a question. They folded here. Those things are one off.
I guess
where
where
are they flying to?
I guess they can call a ship. I mean, if they're part of the network, they can just call a ship.
Sure,
Ship
maybe,
comes to pick
but
them up.
I'm sure
I
that
mean,
the
it's the
people
only
who
way.
I'm sure the people who are already upset with Basara about his normal everyday operations are gonna love the call to. All right, now we gotta get a fold out to where are you again? Why did you guys go there? Who gave you full devices?
I guess Max would have given them full devices. Those are military.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like they just seem to have flown off to do whatever. We have no idea how Basara even got here. Well,
It's now I'm saying this is a show, man. You can't think too hard. This is a show.
here's the thing.
It's
I
how it
even
going.
talked about it at the beginning, the whole Chekhov's gun thing. Like he's falling down the mountain in an avalanche, and they made the point to animate his gun flying off into the snow. And then he gets up and doesn't have it anymore. It's like, oh, that's the Chekhov's gun. We've indicated that there's a gun on the mountain somewhere.
Yeah, that gun is far gone.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying they never called back to it. They made a point of drawing your attention to it at the beginning, just like they drew attention to the dad dying in the mountains. It's like no payoff. Cool. The whole thing was just about the fact that this is Mylene's sister.
And not even that, because it's like, oh, hey, you're my sister. Okay, bye.
Yeah, no resolution there. Nothing.
Yeah, mom and dad are back in the city 7. You might want to go say hi. What's happening with the rest of our family? I don't know. We just,
We didn't get a conversation between her and Mylene, as you just indicated.
Yeah.
We didn't get a Mylene goes back and says, "Hey, Dad, I saw my sister," or "Hey, Mom, I saw my sister." Nothing. We
Your
don't get.
daughter.
We don't even get
What
what do they feel about it? Like, oh, she ran off all those years ago, and I've been upset about. No idea. Other than the fact she says, "My dad, told me those stories were real." That was it.
Yeah, and it kind of feels like it almost felt like they had these were two random centrati that had a kid, right? And they're like, oh yeah, we heard about the story because they were on Earth or something. Like, no, it just happens that her parents happen to be Max and Milia. Of course, they told them about the story. Like the story that everybody knows in the galaxy because they literally make a propaganda movie about it. It's like, oh yeah, you're in 5th grade school. Let's teach you history. Let's teach you about Space War One. I mean, I think they have schools.
I mean, she's isolated out here and everything, but it's weirder to me that she just thought that Space War One wasn't real. Or I guess the
Yeah.
people weren't real and had to be told that they were. She's like the reverse Santa Claus problem. It's like growing up, oh yeah, I've heard about Santa Claus. I just assume he's fake. It's like what? My problem with this is I
And
feel
she
like
has
this.
posters. She has posters of Ling Min Mei and everything. Like,
Well, yeah, but she's telling a story about herself when she was younger, so I assume she got the
Yeah.
posters after she found out it was real.
yeah.
But my problem with this is it feels like it should have been a full-length movie. Like there was so much to explore, and we didn't. Like the whole bar setup, or sorry, the saloon setup with the guys with the guns and everything. It's like, okay, you're setting up that the dad, like you said, the dad obviously liked music and he played music, and maybe he went out into the mountains to find the woman who's singing and
I
died.
guess. Yeah.
And then we have a whole like shrine to his honor for some reason. Like I guess we don't
Also,
have graves or anything.
also, why are these people so belligerent? We don't see any wild animals or like that. They just point guns at everybody. Are they like their own explorers?
Oh
What
no,
is it
no,
with this?
they're hyped up against the mineral. Remember? He
Yeah,
said you're
but
here to steal the blah, 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 or whatever it was called.
what's the importance of that particular mineral other than being, a mineral? Oh,
Guess
it's a
it's
mineral.
extremely rare. I mean, they're kind of just like a old timey like California gold rush kind of town. It looks
Yeah.
like so. You know, this is our claim. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I guess.
It just seems like
So,
there's so much like Miguel and his whole "I ain't leaving for nothing," or his patented method of putting his gun between him and other people and then shooting it by accident. There's
yeah.
just so much there that needed to be more developed. Like
Yeah, that's
these people had character, but they didn't get anything to develop it in.
we even get more character from Bosara because by putting him with the kid, and he clearly cares about the kid. Well, he cares enough to kidnap him, I guess.
He cares enough that he sees the landscape around him being destroyed and remembers that there's somebody else here. He looks back to see where he left the little kid, and then sees, oh, the kid's fine. Good. Whew. Thought for a second I might have killed a kid.
Huh.
Yeah, this should have at least been double the length that it was. Like same speed because they were going at a pretty good clip. Like except for
Yeah.
those like moments like, oh, let's watch the kid climb more stuff. Do a little bit with less of that. Kid's adorable, but I don't think he's adorable enough to center stage him as many times as they did.
Yeah.
But they needed at least twice the amount of time to develop the characters, or at least I ain't been the same since Joey went up the hill and never came back. You know,
Mhm.
the dad stuff. We needed resolution to the dad stuff. Either that or you're claiming that little kid is the son of that giant.
No,
Something.
I think the little kid is the son of
Yeah, that
the lady
woman,
that was.
Margarita.
Yeah,
Margarita was her
yeah,
name. And
yeah.
the dead guy. I understood that. I'm just saying you brought up this whole tapestry of interconnected relationships, and what was the payoff?
What also means that she chose to be macronized because if her parents were already micronized and she was born in
Except maybe
micronized.
no. Didn't you say once during the movie that Max may have been macronized?
Okay, in the movie,
But we're
what
treating the
happens
movie
is,
as sometimes real.
I guess,
The problem is in this movie, they mentioned seeing the movie. So I'm
yeah.
also doubly confused. So
I
if
don't
Max
think,
gets macronized in the movie, he could have had a kid with Milia before they then go on to get micronized.
and but then why would they micronize themselves when they have a full size baby, right? Caring for a full size baby that
Let's
doesn't get
see.
micronized, it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
How many years ago was it that the Macross 7 expedition goes?
It's 2045, and the events of SEF Macross are 2008.
Well, no,
So
no, the show takes place in 2045 to 2046.
it's 7 years.
Okay, so 7 years ago, maybe round up a little bit, say 10 years, because we know, yeah, we know that when he goes to Guvava's planet, he's
He's a,
micronized too. So
yeah.
say 10-ish years.
Mhm.
She's Mylene's sister. Mylene's about 15, probably 15 by this point.
They recognize each other, so they were both around.
She
And at
looks
some
way
point,
more mature than Mylene though, so she's probably some years older.
she's
Maybe
probably in her
maybe
20s.
sister 4 or 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could be
so
even
they
sister one. Well, because the first girl was the girl in SCF one was green haired, but she was a micronized. Yeah. Um,
well
well, I will
in
have we'll
SDF
have to go
SDF
back.
one, Milia is micronized, but if we're going by
Yeah,
movie logic, then she goes he goes macronized, and
yeah.
then
We have to check.
my problem is I'm trying to figure out the ages because they may have
Yeah, we
micronized at a point where she was old enough to take care of herself.
okay. What's the name of this? Is Galaxy? What's something other? Okay, Macross 7. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a movie thing, wiki thing.
Well, I was going to
Wikipedia,
not, but okay.
because it's the only way we can figure it out. I mean,
Well, here before you tell me anything, even if you're looking it up, I'm gonna guess that I don't know. She may have chosen to get micronized herself. That's the problem. There's answers all over the board here.
Emilia Genius. I know. I think she's in a. Yeah, she's not the. I know. I remember now that that's not the name of the first baby. So she might have been a second or third or like fourth child at most. I
All
don't know
right,
how
well,
quickly
I'm
they had
joining you
kids
on the
in
wiki
the last.
side.
Yeah.
Inspired by the famous movie about Space War One. Doesn't really give us a birth order, does it? Yeah, just older sister.
Yeah.
Fifth daughter, sorry, I just read right over it. She's the fifth daughter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is the next to Mylene. No, sorry, that's a niece I'm looking at there. God damn it, write these in order. I don't know what the order is. Okay, Mylene is the seventh daughter, so Amelia is the fifth daughter, so she's near the back end. So I went to Mylene's page, and Mylene's page says she's the seventh daughter.
So he's 15, probably 2 to 3 years older, so 18. Yeah, I think she would have been. She had to choose to be macronized at some point.
Well, the fact
Unless
that she's
all,
not on the expedition kind of means that she could have done that anywhere.
yeah.
Also implies that they left behind. To be fair, she is older. She is older than Mylene. And if we're going with the age of majority being like 16 or something, then it's entirely plausible. She could have chosen to just stay alone
I mean,
or
she
with
could
one
have,
of her other sisters.
or she. I mean, she has her own power armor and everything. So it's like, yeah, she had the means to go to this planet, and it's like, yeah, and I'm gonna sing, and she was taking care of herself, had her own room and everything. So
Yeah, I guess the thing is that without any knowledge of anything else, that anything is possible. Like, she could have run off and joined a Meltron fleet and then decided, yeah, this isn't for me, and then stole power armor and flew off on her own and crashed on this planet and pulled an enemy mine and fell in love with a human man. I don't know. It's just like anything. Anything could happen.
yeah, yeah. Well, he doesn't recognize Pedro, so clearly not her kid.
Well, yeah.
He's what, no more than 5 years old. So
Well, no, I mean, because we
you're
know
he's about two. He's
Margarita
about
is the mom. Has to be.
yeah, yeah. So he's about two. Oh yeah, here's a full picture of her
Well, the
family.
bottom right. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's the
So,
one with the red. Oh, so they were all micronized.
yeah, she must have chosen to get big. Unless they were all big and they chose to micronize.
Yes.
The idea of it is
She was this some kind of training rig, I guess.
so yeah, I mean that's all seven of them. So I guess even of the ones that are only appear in video games, this is take your pick which one is which and
So and they're
why
all
does one of
girls
them have
too.
brown hair, by the way?
Yeah. Well, the one. Yeah. I mean, you have two purple hairs, two green, one blue after her dad, and
Which
then
is
one. I
weird
mean,
because we know Max dyed his hair.
yeah. And pink. So like, why why not brown? I guess this must be one of her closer sister.
Was that Max driving the car in that other picture?
It looks like it,
Or
it could be her sister,
or a
other sister, blue
boyfriend?
hair, or boyfriend.
I don't know, it's
Yeah.
hard to tell.
This is the first time we get a picture of an entire family, which we
Yeah.
don't see in the regular series. So yeah,
Yeah, it's like, is that other purple haired girl a friend or a family member? Did
I
she
think
go
it's
to
a
the
family
planet with
member.
her? Is she dead now?
I think it's a family member because we do have two sisters that are. They look like twins too. It could be. Yeah, it looks like one of the twins. These two look like twins.
I mean,
Which
obviously, I know
kind of
nothing about this family other than a bunch of these girls show up in video games.
yeah. So this must be the oldest. This one in the SDF one. Then followed by the blue haired one. Then we have the twins. Then is she older? No, no, she mustn't. Yeah,
She's older
the
than
brown.
ponytail girl down on the bottom
Yeah,
left, brown hair girl.
yeah,
I'm assuming. I mean, these kids could grow up at like different growth spurts and everything too. Like anything. Like with no
yeah,
information, I could make up anything and it could fit.
yeah. Why isn't brown hair girl living with them if she's like probably a year and a half
Also, where did they
of
get
Miley?
Frieza's throne chair from?
I think some kind of crib.
Oh, it's way up off the ground. With like no guardrail on the side either. But I mean, this is the woman who threw her baby, so still, I mean, given that we've got what, four more across 7 episodes. Well, I think
The
Dynamite
OVA.
7 has 4 episodes, right?
Yeah, the OVA.
Yeah, but this is basically, I'm gonna guess, the last time we're ever gonna see Max and Milia. I mean, unless, because you haven't indicated, and I'm not asking you to, by the way, you haven't indicated that any of it is gonna show up in Frontier. And the fact that neither of us knows Delta, that, I don't know, feeling a little bit sad now, actually, thinking about it, because I have a hard time giving up some certain characters and shows when knowing that I'm never gonna see them again. That from SDF Macross, well, you argued that we didn't see the back of Max's head at one point, but I still think that was the back of Max's head. From episode 1 to now, with just a small interruption of 4 episodes in the movie of Macross Plus, has essentially been a lot of Max and Milia. Or mostly Max. Mostly Max, then Milia coming up at the end. So going into 2 whole series after this, with none of them, is going to be the dead ender on the continued stories of the characters from the first show. Well, second show for us, first show in the series.
Remember of Love. Not remember love. Remember of Love.
Yeah, you remember. Do you remember love? Get rid of the F, put a D in front of it, move it to the top, put a U somewhere in there. Do you remember love? Bad translation. Oh, forevermore. I didn't even see that written underneath. Remember of love for Ev more. It's written a little cursive.
Yeah, forevermore. Yeah.
I thought it was me. So I said ooh, and I thought somebody had signed it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a little Easter egg or something. Nope, just forevermore.
I mean, the whole picture is an Easter egg, considering that we never talk. This is the only image that we have of the family together. So,
well, I think it's the first recognition in universe that the movie was a movie, right? No one's ever talked to.
No, it is. The movie's a movie because in Macross 7, they were hiring the actors to do the music video based on the movie.
I don't know if they don't think they talked about it being a movie, though. They just showed us clips of it. So I think they were supposed to be like reproducing something. And to my memory, this is the first time I can remember them talking about the Macross 7 movie. So my problem is this purple-haired girl. I'm just thinking, oh, maybe they both crash landed on the planet together in one of the video games, and then she says, I'll come back for help, and she never comes back or something. Like I said, anything fits. And I'm just now sad because I'm now realizing we got 4 more episodes of Max and Milia having a chance to even appear on screen. And they really haven't finished the whole are they gonna get divorced thing.
Yeah.
But I guess that just kind of fits in with the whole we don't know if Misa and Hikaru were going to get married thing. You know, as I said, this show has a bad track record of where they finish. They don't know how to end. Which I guess is a problem I also have. So once again, this has been Stone-Faced Reactions. I have been Theta. This has been Lessons. And we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?